Oh, hello, hello, hi, hello, good morning. Wow, wow. Welcome, everyone. Hello, hello. Good morning. Hope you're all doing well. You're all having a good time. It is time for stream. It is time for stream. That's what it is. There we go. Handsome little rock. Yawn. Ah. But hi, hello, good morning, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Hi, hi. Hello, Zara. Welcome. Congrats on first. Hope you're doing well. Coffee. Goopers, indeed. Goopers. We're gonna be getting goopy today with some Slime Rancher. Because I love Slime Rancher. I love Slime Rancher, Charlie. I love Slime Rancher. But I think we might take a little break from Slime Ranchers soon because well, because I don't have that much space on my PC. I don't have that much space on my PC, so if I want to play other games, I'm gonna have to uninstall some games. And I'm not ready to quit Rivals, uninstall Rivals quite yet. I want to wait until the hood comes out. Because I'm excited for the hood. But I do have some other games that I want to play. Specifically, listen to this. I got Pal World yesterday. Wow. So we might take a break from Slime Rancher in order to play some Pal World. But that's fine. That's fine. We love Pal World. Everyone's been loving Pal World recently. Hi Marlo, welcome. We're doing good. So yeah, we might take a little break off Slime Rancher. I've been yeah, exploring pretty much everything that is to explore in the new update, so we'll have to wait for the next update, which there probably will be, right? Another update at some point. Feels like there are still some secrets yet to be found in the new update. There's a huge door that doesn't open. That's a bit suspicious, but you know, not that the new update was very like lore relevant. Just kind of a little place for you to keep your slime, like radiant slime, all that. Man, I remember having a dream tonight, but I don't remember what it was. Ugh, I hate that I forget my dreams. I want to remember my dreams. I need to keep some sort of. I feel like I want to keep some sort of dream diary. I think I've talked about this on stream because I often do start my streams by talking about what the dreams I've had, and like my streams kind of act as a dream diary of sorts. But I want to keep proper one. Just write down the dreams that I have. My strange little dreams. Ugh, my nose is so stuffy still. Not been as bad as it was in early spring, but my nose is still pretty stuffy. I assume it's gonna go away by autumn. It's just a pollen allergy. Or rather, if it goes away by autumn, it kind of it confirms that it's a pollen allergy. For that's only a hypothesis. 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 Hold on one moment. Hypothesis. Hypothesis. Thank you, Google. Thank you, Google. Hypothesis. But anyway, how about we I told you I'll never go back to Georgia. Not at least till I have to. Oh, I just remember the Spotify thing is down. Do I have to go get a new link? Hold on. One moment. Uh-oh. Okay. Is it working now? No, it's working. Okay. Wonderful. Just had to reconnect my Spotify to the thing, and now it's working. But anyway, we're gonna go over here. So we're gonna pause the Spotify anyway. Just want to fix the Spotify widget. There we go. Timer. Oh, the frame rate. The frame. What I was doing last time. Experimenting with new little guys. Mochi. The Mochi. Thank you, Mochi. We start off the stream the way we always do. With taking care of the baby. Oh my goodness. Oh, you actually have nothing. Oh my god, you guys are starving. My nose. So stuffy, so full of stuff. What that means, right? Anyway, He goes. Okay. I think sea hens are the ones that I have the most of right now. They just keep coming. Um, Chicken. That one. That one. I didn't. Welcome. You're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Hmm. I need to start getting rid of some of other guy. Yours is empty. Yours is also empty. Okay. That means I can actually get rid of some C-hand. I'm also... There we go. Yeah. Getting rid of some painted hands. And I'm gonna have to come back to check on my, Gonna have to come back to check on my, my Slumber Slimes to see what to do with the... All is well. Yeah. All is well. For the most part. I'd say. Playing Slime Rancher. Got a nice cup of coffee in the morning. Going to see Spider-Man Brand New Day next week. What could be better? Avengers Doomsday coming out? Oh my god, did you guys see the Avengers Doomsday trailer? It's a pretty, divided, movie, apparently. A lot of people are not liking it. And honestly, can't say I'm not in that camp. Because I've been skeptical of Doomsday. From, like, almost the very beginning. Because it feels very, like, nostalgia pandery. And I fear that Avengers Doomsday will end up being very much like Avengers Endgame, which, hot take, I think I've talked about this before, I didn't actually like Endgame, not as much as Infinity War at least. I felt like Endgame was so focused on just like the spectacle of it all, the fan service of it all, and didn't really have a plot. Well, it had a plot, but it had a very boring plot. I mean, who really remembers what happens in the first half of Avengers Endgame? No one really remembers. No one really cares, because the point of the movie is like the big fight scene at the end. And I feel like Avengers Doomsday will end up being just that, where it's just everyone just pointing at the screen going, oh my god, this character is coming back, this character is coming back, oh look at all the fight scenes, look at all the aura. That's what I always feared. So I'm a little skeptical about the movie. That being said, it does look like fun. That being said, there isn't really anything wrong with the movie just being hype moments and aura. But as the conclusion to like this story that we've been trying to tell, that Marvel has been trying to tell for the past almost 10 years. No, it's closer to 6 years. But being the conclusion of like the whole saga they've been telling, and then it's just nothing. I guess it's kind of perfect in a way, because the whole multiverse saga has kind of been nothing. It's been very disjointed, very disconnected. You know? I forgot that they added floor collectors to these, so I'm gonna add that. Yay! So I'm a little bit skeptical for Doomsday. I think it does look like a good time at least, so I am thinking of seeing it in theaters in December. But I definitely have a lot more faith in Brand New Day. Speaking of Spider-Man, and obviously this is totally unrelated to the topic, but I recently watched Odyssey with my parents. Wasn't mostly ruined, but it was partially ruined due to my dad talking through the movie. Honestly, it was pretty good. Yes, because Telemachus and Athena will return in Spider-Man Brand New Day. I've heard great things about the Odyssey. I think I talked about this, like, literally yesterday on stream. But there's one movie reviewer that I watch who said that it's pretty much cinema in the, like, the most, like, true sense of the word. Not like the, you know, sort of ironic absolute cinema meme, but like it's literally is like, it is absolute cinema. It's like one of the movies to ever movie, which sounds impressive to me. But I also it also does not interest me. The movie itself does not interest me. I'm not gonna go watch it. Stream is chugging a little bit. Uh-oh. Why is stream chugging a little bit? I've been doing this the entire time and I haven't noticed? No, that can't. Come on! Even yourself out. Bitrate is going crazy. I just answered that. But you know, part of me wants to not like, uh... part of me wants to not like the Odyssey just conceptually. Because it was filmed specifically for IMAX. Which, you know... not a lot of, not a lot of theaters out there show in IMAX, and so it's limiting the ability to truly watch the movie in its quote-unquote how it's meant to be viewed, quote-unquote. And that feels very much a little capitalist-y. Like, movies are meant to be for the people, not for the bourgeoisie and all that. But I'm not gonna comment on that. The Odyssey isn't for me anyway. I haven't been in a Greek mythology phase in a while. Internet started to take up as soon as I got here. Okay. Okay, Mel's internet being racist towards Mexican. Got that racist internet. Estimate. I need to do better. Not again, come on. Nice. Oh my god, what is wrong with the internet? Nothing's wrong, it's just OBS, apparently. Ah! Why is it like this? Why is it doing this? At this point, just disconnect, please. Just let the stream disconnect. If it's hiccuping this much. I'd rather you just disconnect it and then it can reconnect and be better. That's always how it goes. I cannot wait for the summer to be over and my parents to go back to work. I'm tire of the internet being this way all the time. Okay, it seems to be stable again. For now. Wait. You? But... one is... yeah, no. Doing that. Okay, fine now. Okay, I'll clean up after you guys again. Do you guys remember? I don't think I want to say this out loud, actually. Do you guys remember Chadtronic? I don't know, I randomly remembered him just now. He was a YouTuber. He made like gaming content. Clearly trying to imitate the likes of like JonTron and other angry game review type people. I don't know why I randomly remembered him. He used to start off every fucking video by saying, "Ladies and fricks." Oh, I was just too late. The eggs are dead. But yeah, no idea why he randomly came to mind. Where did the stony hands go? There. Anyway, I came down here because I wanted to feed something. Is that a good idea? Painted hens do I have? I mean, I never feed any of them to anything, so I guess it's fine. Oh, wait. Two, three, 4, 9, 12. Do. I wonder if Chatronic still posts. Does he still make videos? Or is he like JonTron, where he's still around, but like he doesn't make videos as often? Because he's a loser? Okay, the slime maintenance is taking so long. It's not taking that long. Oh my god, are you fucking for real? Why is it chugging again? Oh, how I hate it here. I should go bully the router. One moment, I'll go bully the router. Didn't seem to help at all. Surprisingly, usually it helps, actually. Which is kind of crazy. Oh, please, can the stream just disconnect already? I'd rather that than the stream keep being this laggy. I don't even know how this looks on your end. It's probably just a huge delay. Video they did was 4.5-hour Halloween special a year ago. I see. It's stable again, but for how long? Finally stabilized itself. But for how long? Damn, I'm popular today. Who's this? Hey, Bob. Thank you, Bob. That's a lot of indigonium. Why am I collecting so much of it? At least I have a lot of resources. That's good, at least. Moving everything to the refinery. It was such a good idea to put all these drones down. I'm so happy. Have you updated OBS recently? It hasn't asked for an update recently. Usually it lets me know when I launch it. When that it needs to update. That has not happened recently. Still check up on it when you get the chance. Yeah, I probably should. Now that you mention it. That is probably a good idea. Seems to be fine though. It's been stable for a bit. Anyway, the task at hand. The Gordo snare. How many do I have? I have 35. I have the resources to make 2 more. Now I have 37, which means I still need 13. It's always the primordial oil that runs out. It's the primordial oil and the jellystone. So I think I'm just gonna go out and look for that with my own 2 hands. Jellystone and primordial oil. That's not Jellystone. That's not Jellystone still. That's that's Jellystone. Ah yes, the usual spot. There's some here too. I'd also check your plugins too. I don't have any plugins. I'm supposed to have one, but I couldn't get it working. So I don't know what that's about. Wait, how do I get over there? Wait, where's that? Where? Ah, but of course. Ah, yes, of course. But of course. Ah, yes. But of course. More jellystone, please. Don't just give me deep brine. Wunderbar. Hey, boo boo. You see that weird mod-looking ranger trying to grab that jellystone? I don't know. I don't know, Yogi. Looks pretty sus to me, Yogi. Stop pushing me around. I'm collecting jellystone. Actually, I'll remember that I put that there. But hey, more jellystone. Okay, the stream has been stable for a bit, so I think it's fine. I think we're actually fine. Knock on wood. Jellystone is such a simple thing to come up with. It's not based on any real ore or anything like that. It's just kind of, you know, jelly, but in the shape of stone. Because it's a slime world. Like, that makes so much sense, yet it's so simple. I want that level of creativity. You know? I want to make... I want to make ores and gems and stuff for my funky little world that I'm working on. I want something like that. But at that point, I'm like, what do I do? How do I go about that? How the fuck do I get down there? Where the hell is that? What? Where the hell do you want me to go? Is there a cave entrance anywhere? What the... Hey Arzen, welcome. Congrats on second. Hope you're doing well. What the fuck? Where is this? What is that? Brother! What's that? What's that, brother? Oh. Well, that's where we are. Oh! Oh, I'm dumb. Oh my god, the fact that it was night blinded me to where I was. It's not that I didn't know where the ores were. I totally knew. I was just lost. I didn't realize what part of the map I was in. Whoopsie. Anyway, this is a shit ton of jellystone that I've gathered. That's awesome. Is there more jellystone? Yeah, there's more jellystone. Dude, night plus rain? Awful. 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 The terrain, unrecognizable. Look out, gonna drink a monster, maybe game, or go back to my mom's and draw. You and your monsters. Does it feel good? Does it feel nice? To wake up in the morning, feeling like P. Diddy? Does it feel nice? To have the jitters? Does it feel nice to piss rocks from all the sugar in that goddamn drink? No, give me Jellystone. Come on, Jellystone. Not deep brine. Not deep brine. Jellystone. First off, I drink ultra, so no sugar, and second, I don't function properly without it at this point, so yes, that's called an addiction. That's called a problem. And don't worry, don't worry. I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm so used to not just having a coffee when I stream, but also getting a second coffee right after stream. Even though I know I shouldn't. That sometimes when I'm like, you know what, I shouldn't get a second cup of coffee. It's bad for me. I'm gonna hold out on it. I literally like get all jittery. I'm like, I need a second cup of coffee. I need a second cup of coffee. The problem. Look at the Jellystone, 6-7. Stop it. Fucking. I only had 2. Only had 2. Fine. But here's the thing about caffeine addictions. They don't mess you up that bad if you just stop. So the thing a lot of people do is like try to limit the amount of caffeine they have in a day. But like if you simply just limit it, you're gonna feel like the need to get more. You're gonna be like, oh, I had one cup of coffee today instead of 2. Oh, I feel so terrible. Oh, I need a second cup of coffee. But if you just stop, go cold turkey, then it'll only take like a day of you feeling like absolute shit, and then you'll be fine. Apparently, that's what I've heard. Maybe I should try that. But the thing is that I like coffee. It's not a for me, it's not a caffeine thing. Obviously, the caffeine is what gives me the addiction. It's what fucking makes me need the coffee. But the thing is, I like coffee. I just like coffee, how it tastes. So I don't want to just give up coffee. But giving up coffee is the only way I'll stop being addicted. So I think I need to start drinking decaf. I think that's what I need to do. But I don't think... Does the brand of coffee we use have decaf? We have Zinzino coffee. It's like this, like... I believe it's like an MLM coffee scheme that my dad is subscribed to. Has been subscribed to for years now. I believe it's an MLM scheme, but yeah. Let's not get into that. We all know MLMs are kind of shit most of the time. I might just be wrong. Maybe it's not an MLM. Pretty sure I remember something like that though. But the thing is, I don't know if they do sell it in decaf. That's all the Jellystone. Now it's only looking for deep brine. Hey, but 84. 84 Jellystone. Usually only have one can a day, you know, but I'm real bad days I have two. Or I've done some really well or something. I might reward myself with a second can if I have Watermelon Monster, that is. Yeah. I don't drink that much Monster anymore, mostly because Watermelon Monsters are not readily available anymore. But when I do have Monster, I really need to cut down on my coffee intake. But that's the problem, see? I like coffee. I end up drinking Monster and coffee. And that's no good for me. That's a bunch of Jellystone taken care of. Now I need to take care of some Primordial Oil. Where is Primordial Oil found? It's found. Here? The problem is there's so many. Like in the Rainbow Fields, there aren't that many resources. There's just Jellystone and Deep Brine to look for. But here, in the Ember Valley, there's a lot of resources that it's gonna pick up on. So if none of them are Primordial Oil, I'll just have to fucking keep looking around, I guess. Man, I'm so excited for Spider-Man. And Doomsday. But mostly Spider-Man. Dude, you know what's really funny about Doomsday? Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps is surprisingly excited about Doomsday. There have been so many times in Game Grumps recently where he's just randomly been like, dude. He's talking to Dan and he's just like, dude, you know about Avengers Doomsday? And then he's like rambling about all the characters that are showing up. They were playing Power Watch Simulator a few months ago, I believe. And he went on a whole rant about James Marsden. Because he's gonna be returning as Cyclops. And since they know, well, they don't know James Marsden. They know, ooh, Strange Diamond. That's good. Really good. They don't know James Marsden, but they know Ben Schwartz, who played Sonic in the Sonic movies. And James Marsden, of course, plays the guy. Todd? Fucking the police officer man. Sonic's dad. You know who I'm talking about. Primordial oil, right? Strange diamond. Show me the money. Where the fuck is that? No, seriously, where is that? Where are you taking me? Where is this cave that you were leading me to? No, this is the opposite way. Be a different one. But it was so funny seeing Aaron from Game Grumps just rambling on about Avengers Doomsday when Dan doesn't know and doesn't care. Yes. Yes. Found it. There you are. No, I need primordial oil. No, not silky sand. Primordial oil. Not any of these things. I need primordial oil. Primordial oil, please. Not silky sand. Not radiant ore. Not any of that bullshit. I need fossil remains. That's what I need right now. The silky sand. Silky sand again. Stop showing me silky sand. That's the opposite of what I need right now. I guess this side of the Ember Valley doesn't have... No, that was primordial oil. Wait, no, show me that again. What was... How do I get there? How do I get there? I believe there are caves. There we go. But yeah, I'm excited for Doomsday. Even though I have a fear that it'll be all filler, no killer, you know. It'll just be cool fight scenes and, you know, hype moments and aura, as they say. It won't really have much to say. Kind of what I fear about it, but hey, seeing characters fighting is still fun. Still gonna be a fun movie. Just may not be as good as other movies. But it's gonna be super fun to see Shang-Chi returning, because I love the Shang-Chi movie. And I think the 10 rings are just very awesome as like a weapon. Theory that Steve we see is Captain Hydra, not gonna lie. That would be an interesting choice. That's what the leaks have been saying for the longest time. That it's Hydra, Captain America. But honestly, after the trailer dropped, I've seen some theories floating around that it's actually Loki in disguise. Which, honestly, I kind of fuck with that. I kind of fuck with that idea. You know? Well, love it does. No, there's primordial oil. It kind of makes sense that for Loki to be involved without messing up with the timeline, he'd be in disguise. And if Earth's Mightiest Heroes has taught me anything during its like time travel arc, is that Captain America is always an exception to the timeline. Because he's not supposed to exist anyway. He was supposed to die in the war, but then he completely evaded that fate. So if Loki is there, but as Captain America, then he can get away with this time shenanigans. Which is why he goes to Thor. I mean, it makes sense for Cap to go to Thor because they are the only, like, remaining OG Avengers, except for the Hulk, who's not there for some reason. They're probably gonna explain his absence in Spider-Man Brand New Day, not gonna lie, but that's still kind of weird if you think about it. Hulk is also one of the few remaining Avengers. Thor and the Hulk left. Technically Hawkeye, but he's kind of like... I think he's like retired or something. But yeah, a lot of people have pointed out that the framing of Captain America returning in the trailer is kind of suspicious. Because even Thor is like shocked that he's there, and then Captain America is just so nonchalant, like, "Hi, pal. Nice to see you." So there's definitely something going on with Captain America in Doomsday. But we'll have to see. Hulk is busy having whimsical adventures with his new spider buddy. Duh. That is the question. What are they gonna do with the other half of the MCU? Because they're only focusing on like the more superhero-esque characters, leaving a lot of other characters behind. Like Spider-Man isn't there, Hulk isn't there, Daredevil isn't there, She-Hulk isn't there, Moon Knight isn't there, the Eternals aren't there. A lot of characters they're just not, that just aren't in Doomsday. And I wonder if they're like saving them for a Secret War? Like, the idea is sort of to split the cast, in a sense. Like, this isn't me like predicting anything. This is just what I would have done, I guess. Have Doomsday be about Doctor Doom, you know, trying to stop the incursions, because that's what it seems to be leading to. They established incursions throughout the multiverse saga, and like it seems like that's what's going to happen in Doomsday. It's what's gonna happen to the X-Men universe. And so Doomsday is gonna be about them trying to stop the fighting Doom and trying to stop the incursions. Meanwhile, Doom does, you know, what he did in the comics during the Secret Wars, and he stops the incursions himself by making, you know, a new world where he is Supreme Emperor Doom, or whatever he was called. And then Secret Wars is gonna be that, where like it still like has the Fantastic Four and the Avengers in like major roles, but instead of then also having the X-Men and the Thunderbolts in focus, it just has the rest of the Marvel Universe in focus. But like, they're doing it like Secret Wars style, where like there's scattered multiverse variants in this patchwork world, you know, just like in Secret Wars. You know what I mean. You know what I'm getting at. Again, that's not really a prediction or anything. That's just how I would have done it if I was in charge. Because there are a lot of characters that were introduced that I do want to see return. I'm surprised they didn't put, like, She-Hulk. Like, if they put Shang-Chi on the Avengers now, I'm surprised they didn't put She-Hulk on the Avengers as well. Stop biting me! Okay, you're not biting, you're just spiky. Dumbass. Because, like, the Avengers are very thin in numbers right now. Surprised they didn't put She-Hulk on there. Because, like, who are the Avengers currently? We have Captain America, Sam Wilson, Captain America, and Joaquin Torres, Falcon. And then we have Shang-Chi. And maybe, being generous, maybe Thor. The trailer kind of gives me the vibe that he's just kind of also there as like this returning veteran type guy and he isn't actually part of the Avengers. But being generous, let's say Thor is still an Avenger. He is still willing to join Sam's Avengers. That's just 4 members. I'm surprised they didn't like think to bring in She-Hulk or something. Just to fill out the roster a little bit. Moon Knight comes in at the last second of Doomsday, and Doom cowers in fear because he knows he owes like that crazy fuck $10 and nothing will stop Mark from getting his cash. What has Moon Knight been doing all this time? What has Shang-Chi been doing all this time? Apparently getting like Avengers training, I guess. Fuck, where's Captain Marvel in all of this? So many characters just left out in this big, like, conclusion to the multiverse saga. I get it, like, you can't have focus on everyone in one movie. That's gonna be a very bloated movie, but makes you wonder what they're gonna do with all of them. If they are really just splitting up the cast between Doomsday and Secret Wars. Or if they're just gonna leave the less important ones behind. For the sake of, not bloating the movie too much. Space doing space things? I'd say fucking incursions happening all over and Doom trying to essentially like take over the entire multiverse it's a space thing. Not gonna lie, that's very spacey. Imagine they... Oh, stream is chugging again. Uh-oh. No, I did not mean to go through there. Okay. Sorted itself out. It might be happening in space, but that's more of a mystic science thing, and Carol's just a space cop, like, be so for real. No, no, I don't think you understand Carol Danvers if you think she's just a space cop. Like, if something's threatening Earth, she's gonna be in it, you know? She's gonna be in it. She's gonna be there on the front lines. Protecting like a guard dog. 41. Ugh, I still need like 9 more. But you know what? We can start. We can start. Let me see. Which radiant slimes do I not have? And which ones do I want? Hyper slime, Bloomber slime, pink, cotton, phosphor, tabby, rock, boom, hyper, Bloomber, jolt. What am I forgetting? Bat. No, that's bat. Oh yeah, Saber! That's right. You know what? We get... I think, yeah. Saber. I want to go for Saber. That's one of the ones I don't have yet. I'm gonna go for Saber. Boom also kind of fuck with. I haven't seen the Radiant Boom slime. Hold on, let me Google that real quick. Oh, it doesn't change that much actually. It's just it has just like more of a orangey, like burnt orange color rather than a bright red color. Okay, I don't quite fuck with that, so... Everything is great. Everything is grand. I got the whole wide world in the palm of my hand. Everything is perfect. It's falling into place. Can't seem to wipe this smile off my face. Life's a happy song when there's someone by your side to sing along. I'm scared of going for the phosphor because they can't survive in the light. And so I need a large area that's protected from the light. I think I'm gonna go for Saber. Saber slimes. I had 41. I got everything that I need right in front of me. Nothing stopping me, nothing that I can't be when you're right here next to me. Life's a happy song when there's someone by your side to sing along. Oh wait, I know the real reason why Captain Marvel isn't in Avengers Doomsday. I know the real reason. It has nothing to do with the lore. It's because people don't like women. Of course. That makes so much sense. Of course, that's why. Dude, I'm surprised they allowed fucking Shuri to join. But I guess if you didn't have Shuri, you wouldn't able to have the Alpha Giga Chat Namor either, so... Let's see here. And now we wait. Now we wait. Ah! Filled to the brim. Whoa! Yankee with no brim! Whoa! What's that, punk? You know what? I think I've bought everything, right? So I think I'm just gonna leave them all full until there's something more I can do with them. I have like bought everything. Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave them full until there's more stuff. When does this door open? Also, I believe there's a capsule to be found here. There's one capsule here somewhere. And I have not found it. I should go look for that. Oh, I have no idea where it could be found. There's no way I can travel across here, right? That's impossible. Definitely impossible. We can search around to see if we can find that capsule. That's lurking somewhere. Like a good place for a capsule. Not here though. Oh, there's a wall. There's a barrier. There it is! I see it! Right there. Square stone platform. But where's Mr. Caretaker at? Where is he? Is he vibing with the slime? Somewhere? Is he with the slime? Vibing? Somewhere with the slime? No, I don't see him anywhere. Okay. But yeah, very, very, very curious to see where they take the story in Avengers Doomsday. And what movies will come out in the meantime, like in between Doomsday and Secret Wars. Apparently, they've completely scrapped. We know that Vision Quest is coming out still, apparently, but they've completely reworked Armor Wars, which was meant to be a Disney Plus show that focused on Rhodey as a war machine. They're changing that up now. Apparently, according to recent information, Armor Wars has been reworked into a Tony Stark story, which is weird. Very weird, but alright. Also, what's that name? Master Eevee? Welcome, hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. But regardless, still don't know if Armor Wars or Vision Quest will even come out before or after Secret Wars. I saw someone on Twitter theorize that Tony Stark, quote unquote, has always been a variant of Victor Von Doom. We've just essentially been, in the entirety of the MCU, we've been in an alternate timeline where he became Iron Man, where he was adopted by Howard, where Victor Von Doom was adopted by Howard Stark and became Tony Stark, quote unquote. And then Doomsday will establish that no, actually, Robert Downey Jr. was always Victor Von Doom. We were just in a good timeline, I guess. And now we're gonna see what happens when bad timeline. And so Armor Wars will now be about an actual Tony Stark. But you know, this is just speculation based on what little we know about upcoming MCU project. But I really do wonder what they're gonna do with Vision Quest. Is it gonna come out in between Secret War, Doomsday and Secret Wars, or is it gonna come out after Secret Wars? Because there's so much evidence pointing to them, like, completely rebooting the MCU after Secret Wars, because it only makes sense. That's what Secret Wars has always been about. And also just... you know, they have a lot of things coming that are, like, bringing in new stuff. Like, brand new X-Men and stuff. But then there's also so many, like, projects in the works that are sequels to existing projects, and that makes it seem like they aren't rebooting, not quite. They're still gonna continue with what they have been doing. Well, I'm gonna do something I never do. I'm actually gonna... do that. Oh my god! I should have done that a long time ago! Wait, the only reason they haven't been spawning is because I haven't been sleeping? Oh my god, the babies! Oh my god. I have to take care of the slimes again because it's because yeah, they've been active. Finally, I was wondering why that wasn't working the way it's supposed to. This alternate villain of Vision Quest at least comes back. What do you think he'll do in it? I don't know. That's the question, isn't it? What will they do? Also, we got new statements about the Blade movie. We got new statements from Kevin Feige about the Blade movie. It still likely isn't coming out, but Kevin Feige has said that he feels like such a loser for never making it work. Which, you know, very fair. Oh, very unexpected to hear him just come out and say like, yeah, I fucked up on that one, guys, my bad. He also specifically said that the reason he couldn't get it to work is because he didn't want to just put the guy in a black trench coat and have him start killing vampires. He wanted to have more to say with the Blade movie when, like, motherfucker, that's all we want from a Blade movie. We want the dude to he's the Mr. Aura. All you have to do is put him in a black trench coat and have him kill the vampires, and everyone will be satisfied. So I guess... I don't know, man. That sounds like it's... Huh. Well, alright then. I don't know, man. That sounds like the end of the Blade saga. It sounds like Blade is not coming. Well, do I have enough? Barely. Would be cool though, if like, if he's just fully given up on making Blade his own movie, that we now maybe have a chance for him to return if they do like a Midnight Suns thing. That would be cool. Imagine in the next saga they do a Midnight Suns thing. They bring in Moon Knight. Recast a different actor for Moon Knight if you really need to, because Oscar Isaac has said he doesn't want to work with Disney because of Disney's whole stance with Palestine, which, you know, very fair. Then again, so has the Mark Ruffalo, and he's playing the Hulk next week, so. Just kind of how the industry works, unfortunately, because like all the big movie studios are kind of corrupt in that sense. So you kind of, being a big name actor in the industry, you kind of have to bend your morals just to get work, which is unfortunate, but you can't blame the individuals for that. They're just working with what they have. Man, I feel like I talk about Marvel more than anything these days. I don't know what it is. I used to be the Sonic. I used to be the Sonic. I used to be all about Sonic. Why haven't I been talking about Sonic? To be fair, there isn't really much to talk about Sonic currently. Now it's all Marvel, 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 blah, 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 Marvel, Marvel, Marvel. Blah, 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 Marvel, 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 blah, 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 blah. That's me. That's me right now. Marvel, 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 blah, 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 blah. Big guy. Though to be fair, I feel like in the coming year, it's gonna be a lot less Marvel, 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 and more Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon from me. Because there's a lot of Pokemon happening soon. With Gen 10 around the corner. I am very excited for that, you know. Maybe I've just been talking so much Marvel because I've been busy playing Marvel Rivals. Before Marvel Rivals, the only time I would talk about Marvel was when there's a movie coming out. But now, since I'm playing Marvel games so often, Marvel is way more on my mind. That might be why it's been so much Marvel, 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 blah, 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 blah. Just bullying myself for, like, being interested in things. What the fuck is wrong with me? Anyway, let's... Let's grab a bunch of shit. Get back to playing Sonic. But there's no Sonic to play right now. Wait, I have Sonic Unleashed to play. That's right. Val wants me to play Unleashed. Where did you all come from? No, seriously, where did you all come from? That could only pack 100. Why did it suddenly pack so much more? Get back here! You, isn't it? You put them in there while I was sucking them in. Asshole. Platonic colors, clearly. If I can find a good... If I can find a good... port of it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And ye know what kind of port me's talking about. Yahar. Yes. Still got quite a few of them back, too. Look at all these babies! Now, here's what I've been waiting for this entire time. No radiant one. No radiant ones. Okay. Fine, we can keep going. I don't think I'll have enough, I don't think I'll have enough, I don't think I'll have enough food for all of them. How many was that? I haven't kept track. Should take about 20 to get. Get a radiant. If I'm lucky. Could also be very unlucky. But this is apparently the best way to get radiant slimes. Supposedly, this is the best way. You know what? I'm gonna need to step outside and eat all these guys into the ocean. Don't get Colors Ultimate. The gameplay might be prettier, but nothing else is improved. I'm aware. Don't recite the ancient scrolls to me, witch. I was there when they were written. I also would never recommend someone play Sonic Adventure DX. I always say play the Dreamcast version. It's not better in any way. In many ways, it's very much worse. But, you know, it has the vibes. That were kind of lost going into DX. Three full stacks of chickens, and that almost got that fed like half of them. So I need to get another 3 full stacks of chickens. But I wonder if there is another Sonic game coming out anytime soon, because it is the 35th anniversary this year. Pokemon's coming out with a new game. They've already announced it, but Sonic has not announced a new game this year. And that's honestly kind of suspicious. Surprising and suspicious. Dude! What do you mean? What do you mean? Where are these coming from? He said, "He's and crack, man." But man, I do want to play a new Sonic game. Man, do I want to play a new Sonic game. Been so long. It's been so long. play FNAF. I should play FNAF. I played FNAF 1 on the stream. I don't have FNAF 2 or 3 or 4 or Sister Location or Pizzeria Sim. I do have Pizzeria Sim actually. And Ultimate Custom Night, which I never played. I don't think I even picked up Ultimate Custom Night. I have Secret of the Mimic. That's a game I have. I have Secret of the Mimic. Man, I really want to switch 2 though, so I can play Pokemon when it comes out. I can play Pokemon Winds and Waves when it comes out. Is that something you guys would enjoy? I sure as hell would enjoy it. I love Pokemon. I knew I should have gotten 50 of these before I started. I don't think I'll find a Radiant from this. Starting to feel very unlikely to find a Radiant slime from this. But this is supposedly the best way to get Radiant slimes. Because it spawns so many slimes when you pop them, that eventually it'll lead to one of the slimes being a Radiant. I knew I should have brought an extra 30 chickens with me. Bye-bye, little guys. Bye-bye. Into the slime sea you go. Primordial soup of slime. What even is the rarity on Saber Slimes specifically? I don't know. I haven't even counted how many I've fed. But one thing's for sure, none of them are radiant. I shouldn't have done all that. Now look at the havoc I've wreaked. Should have just carried them out like a normal person. Are these actually enough chickens to feed the guy? Not quite. That doesn't seem like. But maybe. This guy's mixed too fast. I should have just sucked them up before they had the chance to do so, because now I need to... That ass. Still need to feed this damn Gordo man. At least we got some work done today. We're definitely closer to getting a Radiant Saber Slime. But the question is, will we actually get one? I'm gonna... I'm gonna go here again. Back to my chicken farm. gonna get another... What can I get? A couple of these. And I'll also get... Oops. A whole bunch of these. I don't think I needed that many, because apparently I only have 20 left. Wait, if I only have 20 left and I started with 41, that means I have fed 20 Saber Gordos, which means we're around the point. That should be good. We're around there, but we still need to make a few more. There we go. Still no radiant. Okay. I've learned my lesson. I'm not gonna crack this. Actually, I am. I'm just gonna crack it on the edge there, so that it cracks and I get the money, but nothing flies out. See? I'm smart. Anyway, I have to put more of these down. There we go. And then we can head off and pass another day. Now that we are moving, well, not now, but like we'll soon be moving into a new era of the MCU. What are some things that you guys would like to see? We already know that there's going to be a bigger focus on X-Men. But like, what are some other cool things to see in the new and improved MC? I kind of want them to give the Inhumans another chance, but I know that's very unlikely. Highly unlikely for them to give the Inhumans another chance. Stop! They're so bouncy. These ones. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't think we'll find a Radiant one. Not today. I knew I should have started with 50. I knew I should have had 50. How many do I have left? 12. So I've now cracked, how many? How many out of 41? I started with 41. Let me use a calculator real quick. 41, 12, 29. On to 29. And no luck. No luck. We'll come back to this later. In fact, let me take care of some slime business, and then we can set up for next stream. I'm gonna take care of my chickens first. God damn. I've been spending a lot on my chickens. You're out of food, and you're out of food. Huh. That makes sense. I've spent all my guys. Speaking of, let's move some guy. Now that other one is very much almost empty, let's move some guy. Nah, that's fine. Let's see. Oh no, you're full actually. But I can... Here. Here. Wonderful. Actually gonna grab this. Gonna burn them. Incinerate them. Definitely need to incinerate even more. We're here as well. One, two, one, two, one, two. Place for painted hens? Nope, but I can fill it. And then here. Just barely making it. Oh, they're dead. Fine. Took too long. They're now dead. Burn some of these, maybe. Gonna grab a whole bunch of them anyway. I can feed guys. Where's the... There it is. You know what? How many... forward. The fuck? Why? There we go. Okay, that's all I needed. There's so many more angle ones, angler ones. That's weird. That's suspicious. That's weird. Go. These. Lots of these. I've been trying to keep my posture better recently. So I've been noticing for the past like month or so, maybe 2 months, I've been having some real pain in my lower back. I've been trying even off stream when I'm just sort of sitting here watching YouTube or just there's pollen weather. I've been trying to keep my posture better, my back straight, and all that. And I mean, it's helping for sure. Somewhat. But I still find myself like slouching. Like I just naturally start slouching again, which I don't want to. I just naturally end up slouching. Which is no good. No good for me. I wonder if I should get one of those, like, I almost said back brace, but I don't think that's the correct term for what I'm talking about. One of those, like, straps. Those, like, back strap. Kind of like a harness thing that goes around your back and your shoulders. That like pushes your shoulders back a bit so that to keep your posture straight. I wonder if I should get one of those. How much do I have? 600. That. 400. 100. 100. Okay, yeah, I can put them. Okay, I still have room in here. You know, they say it only, like, is uncomfortable for a while, for a little bit. Like, if you're not used to having good posture, having straight posture, if you've slouched too much, then trying to fix your posture is gonna be uncomfortable at the start, but as you get used to it, it's gonna be a lot more comfortable to sit with straighter posture. So I really should be trying. Maybe I should get a better chair. Maybe I should get a better ergonomic chair. Because my chair naturally... I think the seat is too big. When I try to sit straight, when I don't slouch my back backwards. The back of the chair isn't actually hitting my back, so I just don't think the chair fits me. It's part of the issue. I need a more ergonomic chair. How long have I had this chair for? Good, almost 3 years at least. Oh, they're not eating. back. Straight back. I have to keep reminding myself. Damn, that filled up quick. Maybe I have to go a second round to clean up everything. Nah, it's fine. Do that next stream. Can do that next stream. I believe I... No, actually I don't know how much of I have in storage. Not a lot of Flutter ones because I kept using them to make drones, but now that I don't need more drones, I wonder. Flutter, yeah, that's very low. Dervish, that's almost at there. Piper is about halfway there. Bloomberg, 600. Flutter in. But the rest I'm actually gonna sell. I think they're all pretty good price right now. And I have been spending a lot more of my money recently, so... Oh no, they're actually not that good. Oh, actually, no, wait, that's baddie. Oh no, but they're good as well. Oh, the twin ones are also pretty expensive. What do I have in the cave? I have Hunter, which is fine. I have Bat, which are pretty good. I have Phosphor, which, yeah, those are cheap because they're so... Oh my god! Autoplors are pretty expensive as well. Oh, and the Tangle, oh my goodness! Ultron. Ultron. Why am I thinking about Ultron? How did he come to mind? He's invaded my brain. There you go. I'm just gonna sell all of these. I don't care how many I have in storage. They're all pretty good price. I'm just gonna put them all in here. And you know what? 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 I'm actually gonna go back to these guys and collect what was left of these because, oh, that actually wasn't a lot for them. Because these were pretty expensive. So I'm gonna grab all of and sell those as well. Both the Tangle and the, what are they called? Saber were pretty expensive. Great. Wonderful. Stuff here. Gotta hurry up and buy because it's almost 12 again. So, gotta buy fast. Gotta buy fast. Now it's only like a little bit before it starts it restocks again, so and Bob. Thank you, Bob. Oh, ads are playing. Supposedly. Hypothetically. Yep. Talked again. Please. Take care. Stop. I know these as well. Nice. Nice. Okay, one thing left to do. Done. 12. Need 12 thunder pluck 10. There we go. Play them out. And then end for the day. I could go the full mile and like skip a day and then feed them again, but I'm not gonna bother. There we go. Nice little grid. Nice. We'll come back to that next time. Whether that is tomorrow or if it's next week. Probably next week. Probably next week. But I wanted to take a little break from Flame Rancher to play Pal World instead. Yeah, it's not that much effort to install, uninstall, and reinstall games. You have to take a few hours for them to download and all, but that's fine. Fine. I can... Not like my progress is lost. We can come back to it next week if I install and uninstall over the weekend. But for now... we pledge allegiance to the flag. And we end stream. We quit the game. Gonna play some music. And then open this. Never fall in line, become another victim of your conformity and back down. Let me open a few things. Ugh. And let's see who's streaming. Not many people. Um, it's been a little bit since we raided Bailey, so I guess we can raid her. Bailey's cute. Bailey's sweet. We love Bailey. Yeah, we raid Bailey. Go ahead and have a little raid message. Have a little raid message. And we're gonna start the raid. Bailey, who's currently doing some art. Oh, actually, she switched the game. Ugh! Oh, that game looks so gross. Oh my god, that game looks so gross. What the fuck? Oh, that's so. Oh, that's triggering my trypophobia. Okay, I don't like that. She's playing Carry On though. Ugh, that's so gross. Oh, I don't want to look at that. Oh, I don't want to look at that. Oh, I'm just gonna start the raid. Fuck! Oh, but ah! Okay, gonna have some water. Ah, yum. Good water. Yummy water. Tasty water. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate the Olvers stopping by and hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. I will be back again tomorrow with some more game. We'll see what game it is, whether it's a little bit of Minecraft, because I haven't actually played Minecraft and it feels like a hot minute. I didn't play last week, at least. But I also might try some Pal World because I got Pal World yesterday, and I wanna check it out. But yeah, we might do some Minecraft. We'll see. Um, but yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. As always, remember to eat food and drink water and take care of yourselves. Take your meds if you have them, if you need them, if you need to take them, go do that. And remember to step outside and get some fresh air. Some good sunlight. But be careful with the heat. Wear sunscreen. Stay in the shadows. Stay cool. Stay cool. Stay cold. But yeah, bye everyone. Bye bye. Hope to see you all next time.